Listeners, this is a very special lightning round. My name's Tyson.
And my name's Mike.
We are gearing up in just a couple of short days to go to the Midwest Gamefest happening in Kansas City. It starts on the 23rd, but yours truly and Mike will be there on the 24th, 25th, and 26th. And we just wanted to share a little bit more in detail. We've teased this, haven't we, Mike, for several episodes?
I should say so.
Yeah. So now we're going to just deep dive just a little bit into this. So what the Midwest Game Fest is, this is a several day celebration for tabletop hobby gaming. And that's not just Dungeons and Dragons. We're talking about board games, war games, and all of the tabletop RPGs.
Everything in between, huh?
Oh yeah. They have over 2,000 pre-registered guests, I believe, is what I was told by their marketing department. And they've got just all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to just touch on a few of these things here. They're going to be hosting a full art show that they do every year, sponsored by somebody called Dorky Dino, which is a funny name, but I'm going to pull that up real quick and see. Oh man. If you go to dorkydino.com, you will see all kinds of really cool art that this guy has for sale. And that's pretty cool. But there's going to be a full art contest and art show. They have something called adaptive adventuring. It's programs designed to engage gamers who have disorders and disabilities, getting people into the hobby that may never get into the hobby without something like that, which is just awesome. There's going to be benefit
Accessibility
raffles.
is definitely awesome.
For sure. There's going to be benefit raffles for the needy. There's a local Catan qualifying tournament here. I've never played Catan, but I've heard a lot of cool things.
I've never played it either. I've always kind of wanted to, but
You know, you couldn't have a nerd fest like this without cosplay. There is a full on cosplay contest on Saturday. There is celebrity discussion, how-tos. They're going to teach you the ins and the outs. I believe one of the folks that they are wanting us to interview is actually their reigning champion from last year at the cosplay contest, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
There's a Dungeon Delve, stories abound about the Dungeon O' Doom. They have what appears to be a full-on, probably 30-foot table built with a 3D miniature dungeon.
Nice.
Which is just my favorite thing ever. I love stuff like that. There's a full gamer garage sale that's going to be there for people to sell used games, game-related material, books, miniatures, puzzles, everything.
I dig it.
They've got a full LARPing event going on for the folks who either want to be in cosplay and they want to go and do live action role play, which is a lot of fun. It's like stage acting, only with improv and a lot of nerdy fantasy stuff, which is cool.
Lightning bolt.
Right. Now, if you are a Dungeons and Dragons player, you've heard of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. However, they have a diorama set up, a full diorama built of the Mines of Phandelver. That is epic, and that's going to be so cool to see.
Yes, it will be, and I can honestly say the ingenuity and the resourcefulness of the nerd is something that has been severely underutilized in today's society.
Oh, for sure. We are a crafty bunch, let me tell you. There are several game systems being played for us tabletop nerds. They're going to have organized gameplay for D&D, Pathfinder, Starfinder, Rokugan, which I've never heard of, but I'm going to look up, Shadowrun. It's going to be amazing. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Eldritch horror going on.
Just my bag.
Probably Vampire the Masquerade.
Not my bag.
Not mine either, but it'll be there. Hey, there's a paint and take where you can get a mini and paint it and take it with you. And it's a kid's experience even for little kids to learn how to paint miniatures.
Think I could pass as a 12-year-old?
You could try, I suppose. There is going to be a panel here. We've got panel sponsored by Chaosism, Snapback Game Studios, Drive Through RPG, and Roll20. That's going to be real cool. I'm just going to look at the panel schedule real quick here. Oh, there's way more going on here than I could possibly read off to you on this short episode we're doing here, folks.
And probably more than we're going to have time for over the course of the whole weekend.
Yeah, that's just a taste of what the Midwest Game Fest offers. So if you have the opportunity to go to Kansas City, folks, I don't care where you are in the country, where you are in the world, if you have a chance, this festival is legit and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, we will be there, Mike and I, and we're going to be the second table. I believe if you're heading into registration, we'll be the second table on the right. And we'll have a table that's got our logo on it that you can't miss, and a big backdrop with some signs. But we're going to be talking to you folks. Now, I know podcasts love to get famous people on air, but I want to give a voice to all the folks out there who don't have a voice. I want to hear your hot take. I want you to come and settle a discussion, a nerd argument, if you will, with Mike and I, where you can come in and take the mic for 60 seconds. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't care, as long as it takes for you to make your point. But I'm going to be inviting patrons of this festival. I'm going to be inviting players of games. I'm going to be inviting vendor booth operators, anybody and everybody who wants to step up to this microphone and talk to us and talk to you, listeners. That's why we're going. During the course there,
it is.
To let you know some of the things we're also going to be doing, we're going to have a sign-up sheet to give away some free dice that were provided to us by Viridian Dice, which is really awesome. Great dice company. They're going to come in some really nice little test tube decorative vials. That's going to look pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're going to have shirts, folks, to give away to any of you who might sit down and talk to us. All of your clips, all of your interviews that you bring to us will be available on air the night after the event. So look for that. It's going to be a great time. And, if you're listening to us now and you're going to be in the area, come see us and tell us, hey, I was already one of the 3 listeners.
If we see all 3 listeners, we will donate something to some charity somewhere.
That's impossible, Mike. One of the listeners has got to be my mother.
Is your mom really into nerdy stuff?
Oh, I don't know, but I'd like to think that she would support us.
Oh, well, yeah.
Make sure you're eating, kids, while you're out there and you're not too hungry.
Hey, now your mom's not that old.
Oh, no, I know she's not. So, Mike, what are you looking forward to the most at this?
Frankly, I'm looking forward to just seeing the inventive and, frankly, rather well-made cosplays, because I know that professional cosplayers or even hobbyists do have a lot of skill in this kind of thing.
I think I just want to meet the gamers. I want to talk to all the world builders out there. I want to see how these folks are running their games. And I can't wait to meet the vendors. The vendors at these kind of shows have so much passion for what they sell. And I feed off that, man. I love it.
Absolutely. And I'm all about it myself. If somebody loves their craft, then ain't nothing anybody can say that will make them change their minds.
Right?
Those people that give in to societal pressures to be quote unquote normal aren't really in it for the love of the game.
No, for sure. I love D&D and I love tabletop games. I love role playing. I love all of that stuff. I could talk for hours and hours and hours. And if you listen to our world building episode, folks, you'll hear me talk way too much.
Yes, indeed.
But this is going to be an opportunity, I think, to hear you guys and you come talk to us. And that's going to be one of the things I think I'm looking forward to the most too, is meeting fans, meeting people who are going to get excited about hearing their hot take put out there into the aether,
Absolutely. I am looking forward to hearing some of these people try to disabuse some notions.
So if you want to follow us, we've got a Facebook page, facebook.com/arguingwithdragons. Give us a like, give us a follow, comment, post something. Tell us that you love the show. Tell us you hate the show. Either or, don't care. But we're going to be going live on Facebook on our page during the event. talking to vendors, talking to some of the folks there that, are running the gig. And we're going to go to our TikTok page. TikTok, just search us up at arguing.with.dragons, and you'll be able to find some live feeds there. And then, of course, if you get interviewed, we'll have your clip available for you.
Absolutely. Yes, we will. It's going to be a good time for all present.
All right. Well, folks, we're going to wrap up this lightning round, and we will actually have just posted our latest episode tonight. It was the interview with Cam. It was wonderful. So if you're hearing this shortly after that post, well, great. We'll be posting again live from Kansas City. So see you then.
You have a good night and stay safe. Watch out for the collie wobblers.
What the fuck is a collie wobbler?
I don't know.
Good night, folks.
Good night.